Annabelle Neesham is our next guest. Annabelle, welcome again, and it must be an exciting day to be taking Top Rank to the races.
Yeah, it is. Morning, Andrew and Michelle. Exciting. Obviously, normally you're just going down the road to Ramwick or Rose Hill, but a little bit further afield today, and looking forward to it.
Annabelle, obviously, the attraction with the $1 million today, but if for Top Rank, obviously a good miler overseas, is there any kind of, question over the trip here today for him?
Yes, I suppose there is. There probably was a temptation to run him in the gong next week. But he's been working really sharp. His work's been very good, and I just thought he hasn't ran for 4.5 months. He seems really well and fresh, and he's probably only going to have the one run, and then we'll pop him away for a short break ahead of hopefully a big autumn campaign. So I suppose you could say I'm experimenting a bit, but it's really because he's telling me that he's freshened up well, and hopefully we're right.
Can I ask you, Annabelle, around the form of the UK? I've heard a number of people say through the week that he's arrived here with better form than Zaki. Are you thinking that? What's your opinion of the form that you've seen from Top Ranked?
Yeah, it's probably not wrong. His UK form is a little bit better than Zaki. He's Group 1 placed back in May in the Lockinge behind Palace Pier. His run at Ascot was very good on probably the wrong part of the track. But yeah, interesting, he's had 12 starts and they've all been over a mile. He's never been tried over shorter or longer. So, hopefully we can diversify him a little bit in Australia and whether he stretches out and trips, I don't know. There's every chance he might be able to. And certainly as a fresh horse, perhaps he can run well over shorter. But, he's come out with really good credentials, and he's a beautiful looking horse. He's a lovely big dapple grey, and everybody that rides him comes in grinning. So, it's, I suppose, a little bit of an unknown today, but everything that we've seen of him so far is indicating that he's going to run well.
Just in terms of this race, there's another $1 million on offer in Newcastle this afternoon, and we've got, followed up by the Gong in Wollongong next week. How good and how exciting, especially for trainers like yourself to be targeting these sort of races. Full credit to Racing New South Wales, but they just kind of, keep on giving, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's what an amazing time for us to be training as trainers and for people to be owning horses. It's a lucrative time, and as you say, Racing New South Wales has done a fantastic job putting in more prize money. So, long may it last.
We've got a field of 15 today. Where would you hope Top Rank can get to under J-Mac today?
Look, he'll settle where he's comfortable. He looks like he's got pretty good gate speed. I'd like to think he'll be in the first half a dozen anyway, but with it being his first run over 1300, it'd be interesting to see if they go that bit quicker. He looks like a very strong traveller over a mile, but if they're going that bit quicker in a 1300 metre race, he might settle a little bit better. But I'll leave that up to J-Mac. He's riding out of his skin at the moment, and I know he's watched all of his UK replays, so he'll have a good handle on him. And today will be as much about getting to know him than anything else.
Annabelle, that's Top Rank today. You've had the ups and downs of a spring the trainers always have, but you reflect and I guess look back at Zaki 7 days ago. You've got some really developed horses now that, like Top Rank today, gets the run in, that you must be, excited to get them back for the autumn prep. Yeah,
exactly. We've got some really nice horses that'll be heading towards the autumn. Quite a few imports, and some that we haven't seen on the track here yet. But obviously, really exciting. Zaki's gone for his well-earned break. I think he's only had 3 weeks off since we've had him in work. So it's nice to get him out to the paddock. And I guess it's you do it for those big races and for the carnivals, but every now and then it's nice to put them in the paddock and just breathe a sigh of relief for a few weeks. He's got his head down, chomping away on grass, and he'll continue to do so for the next month or so.
And what about you personally? Have you sort of ever, like in the last sort of, month, week, sort of sat back and kind of thought, wow, just for all you've achieved in such a short period of time in racing, it's been really inspirational for so many of us to watch. Have you reflected on it yourself?
It's funny because you're just, you're always busy and you're always on to the next thing, and there's always the next horse running, so you don't probably get time to stop and reflect. But I am very aware of how fortunate I've been with the support that I've had so early on, and I certainly don't take that for granted. I've tried to make sure I really enjoy those good days because they don't grow on trees. And just proud of the team. We've built up a fantastic team of staff, and it's just really rewarding for us to finish the carnival on a high.
Well, today there is that $1 million hunter, and you've got a really intriguing horse called Top Rank lining up. Annabelle, safe travels and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Good on you. Annabelle Neesham joining us on the Sydney Racing Stable.